Tara, thank you for doing this.
Yes, of
the
course.
second time. So what was this experience like for you?
I really liked it. I do have a tendency when I'm in the shower to just kind of like hang out in the shower because it feels nice, but having the music and the shift in the water pressure really made a difference. But I didn't feel too rushed at any point, so I was worried that it would be like, oh my god, my shower is so sad, but it was actually quite nice.
And how long do you think you were in the shower for?
Maybe 8 minutes, 7 minutes.
Okay, and when you usually take a shower, do you usually have music in the shower?
No.
And so, apart from the changing of water, what affected you in the shower in terms of how did the music or the lights affect you or not affect you at all?
I didn't really notice the lights that I mean, I noticed that they were there, but I wasn't really paying too much attention. The music got louder, and I noticed that, and so I figured that was a signal for me to change something. Yeah, mostly it was the change in the shower water that got me paying attention.
And how did you feel about the change in the water? Was it?
It was fine. I mean, of course, it was a little strange to have someone sticking their hand into my shower, but that wasn't actually, if I used my imagination, that wasn't there. It wasn't, going from huge amounts of water to like a little drip. It wasn't distracting or disruptive, so it was good.
And would you sort of use this on an everyday basis? Do you think you could form a routine to this?
I think I could, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I think that the showing the number of water bottles that you've saved is really interesting because that's a tangible, that's really cool. Today you saved 15 1-liter bottles of water. That's something that I know exactly how much that is, and it seems like kind of a lot. The graph isn't as effective, but maybe over time, if I tracked it regularly, it would be more interesting.
I don't know what Ronick asked.
Sure.
But did you ask, was it enjoyable?
Yeah, it was good.
It was. And if this were something that was an actual, product that you could install in a remodel of your bathroom, and that you have your own bathroom that you go would it be something that you'd consider?
Yeah, definitely. I really like the music. The music makes it a lot more appealing than just a shower head that changes on a timer. Yeah.
And would there be any other things that you could think of that would make it even more appealing? Are there any moments where you're like, oh gosh, I wish I did this?
No. Well, I do think that one thing that would be good is if you could adjust the amount of time for each one. I felt like I had extra time when I was shampooing my hair, but I felt like I could have used a few more seconds while I was soaping my body.
So do you want that to be something that you could do actually in the shower?
No, I think it would be good to have it be something that you could sort of adjust as you needed to. So the first shower might not be perfect, but then after that you could go back
go back to the screen and be like, increase this.
Right. This. Because if you could do it in the shower, you could just keep hitting the increase button in, forever and ever, and then it wouldn't be helpful. But
did Ronick ask you how long you thought your shower was?
Yes.
And did he tell you how long your shower was?
No. How long was it?
Yeah, but off camera.
Okay. So when we're thinking about what a shower could actually look like,
Is it there?